What up? What up? And welcome to Ask a Bad Boy with your host, Bad Boy, aka Blake Harrington, your favorite stylist slash relationship coach. That's right. That's right. We got a good one for you today. As usual, it's that time of year, Christmas. So today, it's going to be a little different. It's not about relationships. Well, technically, it is about relationships and hair for that matter. No hair education, but in the salon, we do Secret Santa. And when I say about relationships, because we have relationships all around us. It's not just about relationships with like dating and that type of relationship. When I say I'm a relationship coach, I'm just a coach on life. And the reason I say coach is because of my experience and the things that I've seen and been through. So my dad used to say, well, you know how people always say experience is the best teacher. My dad would always say, no, listening is. So I'm here to teach. You should listen like I've done, or I do when people teach me as well. So today we're going to talk about Secret Santa. So in the salon, we've had a Secret Santa thing going on for a few years now, right? So first year that we did the Secret Santa, we had an issue where we had no limit or no minimum at the time. So when we do this, no minimum, no limit, you're free to do whatever you want. So people started to do this where I'm not sure if they liked the person or they didn't like the person, whatever the case may be, but somebody got something from the dollar store. Literally got something from the dollar store, which is crazy, but it's all good. That's what you could say, that's what they were able to buy. Or was it? Once this happened, we came up with a minimum or a limit. I'm not sure which one it came up. To this day, they still are confused on should it be a limit or should it be a minimum. My personal opinion, it should be a minimum, not a limit, because that way you can feel free to do whatever you want. Feel free. If you're the type of person like myself who likes to really get into the spirit and then financially you can do it. And it ain't even about finance all the time. Sometimes it's just about the thought and what you put into it and the effort. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. After we do this minimum, I'm just going to give an example. Let's just say the minimum was $50. It's just an example. So the minimum is 50. And I like to go, I wouldn't say all out, but I like to put effort into it. I like to study the person. If I know the person, I'm going to study what they need, what will be good for them, what they like. That's just the bad boy way. So I don't expect everybody to be the same as me. I get that. But at the same time, you gotta have some type of integrity about yourself, some pride, you know. So let's talk about the minimum and the limit thing before we get into details about this. So for me, I think it should be, like I said, a minimum, not a limit. That way nobody gets shunned. That's why we have a minimum. So if the minimum is 50, you can go over and beyond if you want, but you can't go under. Okay? Now let's do story time. Somebody draws my name. I get somebody's name. I go all out. Let's say I spend, let's just say 200. We just use an example. I spend $200. I get, let me look at you. Look at this camera. I get scratch offs. No. They're right here. I still got them. Scratch offs. This was from a few years ago. I still have them. Do you know why I have them? I got $2. Emotional damage. I won $2. So, first of all, I don't gamble. So if you knew anything about me, you work with me every day. If you don't know whether I gamble or not, then don't take a gamble and get me something to gamble. Stupid. That's a terrible idea. Then I got people saying, B, what if you had won? But I didn't. What if I'd have been 7'2"? I would have went to the NBA. I didn't. I'm 6 foot, 6'1" with Tim.
Stop the cap.
But I didn't make it to the NBA. So I didn't win nothing on the scratch off. $2. So I spent $200 and I got $2. So let's talk about it. So you say, okay, well, it's about giving, not receiving. True enough. So if that's the case, then don't get into Secret Santa, because Secret Santa is for giving and receiving. If you just want to give, just give somebody something. But don't get into Secret Santa and play nobody like that. I'm still heated to this day. Even when we do it now, there's jokes around the salon. Last year, somebody bought me, they gave me a really good gift. Shout out to them. Thank you. Good gift. Good gift. But you know what they did? As a joke, they put a scratch off in there because I'm pissed. Now, okay, you say, well, at least the effort. Let's talk about the effort. This is what I believe happened. So for me, all the way up until the day of giving the present, I'm out after work looking for stuff. I'm researching, creeping through the salon, finding out what size the people wear and all these type of things. I'm doing this for my Secret Santa that I'm getting something for. But for mine, you know what they did? Oh, stopped at the gas station on the way to the salon. I was like, oh, I forgot to get him the gift. So let's do let me get 40 on 3 and a $50 worth of scratch offs.
Oh my God.
We know life ain't fair, but just chime in. I want you to tell me what you think. You know, I think personally I got played, I got shunned. And if you're not gonna do it the right way, don't participate. So I mean, it pissed me off. But Merry Christmas to everybody, as they say to all of the night. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to subscribe. And today's show is sponsored by none other than Strand Secrets. Strand Secrets is formulated for all types of hair. So if you're dealing with any hair issues, breakage, your hair just won't seem to grow. It's growing, but you're not retaining the length. You have color, treated hair, any of those things, Strand Secrets is for you. Strand Secrets is going to be, I'm going to have it down somewhere below. The link will be there. Go there, get your products. And like I always say, if you want to know, ask a bad boy. Let's go.